Hi everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my bookshelf. Today I'm talking about this fun little book, The Vampire Knitting Club by Nancy Warren. This book was suggested to me by a friend because I was talking to him about how I was looking for paranormal romance. And I will say, I know that's kind of a big, paranormal brings in witches and vampires and werewolves and ghosts. I'm really looking for ghosts, okay? Just putting that out there if you have any suggestions. As an example, I have read Layla by Colleen Hoover. So, you know, that kind of thing where there's a ghost and there's some kind of romantic connection with the protagonist and the ghost, or even the protagonist could be a ghost, okay? I'm flexible, okay? But anyway, he suggested this, and it does have witches and vampires in it. And so, yeah, I went ahead and picked it up. It is I think it's a print-on-demand type book, if my vibe is correct on this or not. But yeah, I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and tell you more about what I thought concerning this Cozy Mysteries paranormal / romance novel by Nancy Warren. This book was recommended to me by a fellow reader because I'm looking for paranormal romances to read. In fact, if you know of any, let me know in the comments, especially anything that has ghosts. So this is more of a cozy mystery though, and it does state that on the book jacket. So I really wasn't necessarily surprised about that, but I went ahead and gave it a try, even though I'm not really that much of a mystery person. It was a fairly quick read, and for anybody who does like cozy mysteries with a little humor thrown in, I'd recommend it. The one plus for me was the setting. It's a yarn shop in Oxford. I'm always up for a story that's set in a yarn shop. As far as the paranormal goes, it had some vampires and witches, so that was a good, plus as far as I'm concerned. That's kind of what I was looking for. The downside is that I'm just not much of a mystery fan, and the romance was very sparse for me in this book. There were a few male characters who befriended the heroine Lucy. She's a 27-year-old who inherits her grandmother's yarn shop after grandma dies. Clearly, these two men are supposed to be set up to be future love interests in other books that continue her story, but this is only after she solves a few mysteries in this one. Other than a few longing looks and smiles and a kiss on the cheek, the romance is a very small portion of the novel's story. The author looks to be very prolific, so if I had loved this book, then there would be lots more for me to dig into, and I do appreciate that. But like I said, this is more of a cozy mysteries type series, and that's not really my jam. But if you like cozy mysteries and you like a little paranormal thrown in, this would probably be a really good place to start with this series by Nancy Warren. Let me know your thoughts down below. As usual, please give this a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for stopping by to see what's on my bookshelf today.